Hi, and welcome to this tutorial on how to send emails from the Fusion system. Fusion is able to send out emails to persons on several different occasions. Fusion can send out emails on certain attributes when specific values from inside a room get to a certain threshold, or Fusion can send out emails when a contract or a lease period or warranty period of an asset is about to expire. Besides this, there are several other scenarios where Fusion can send out emails. To set up Fusion to send out emails, first we need to go to the configuration of Fusion. Go to the configuration tab and go to the SMTP tab. SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, and it is here we need to specify an SMTP server. Fusion will be connecting to this SMTP server and will use this server to send out all of its emails. So this is the backbone for sending emails. Enter here the SMTP server of the environment where you're working in. Enter username and password if required, and enter a from address. For example, fusion@yourdomain.com or whatever the extension is. If you want to test your settings, use the test SMTP settings. You have to specify an address to send the test email to. Send. If successful, the test email will be sent to the person and the person will be receiving it. Right here you see the example. This is a test email from RoomView. So if you get this email, it means that Fusion was able to access the SMTP server and is able now to send out emails. Fusion will be sending out emails to certain persons, but Fusion can only send out emails to those persons if those persons have in their profile the receive email checkbox enabled. If a user does not have this checkbox enabled, that user will not be able to receive emails from Fusion. In addition, a correct email address must be specified in the profile of the users who are expecting to receive an email from Fusion. Once that is set up as well, we can now continue in the setup to configure the actual email rules. There are several email rules to configure: attribute emails, asset emails, contract emails, etc., etc. For this example, we will be using an attribute email. In our training room, we have a projector. The projector is sending out lamp hours. We want to send out an email to a technician if the lamp hours go over 1,500 hours. In order to set this up in Fusion, first we must go to the target room, the training room, and we must associate people with the room. The very last step in the room setup here, click on roles, click add, and pick a role, technician, and select a person for that role or multiple persons. Save and close. Now this person has been associated with the technician room, with the training room. Save and close. Next item to set up is either the exact email rule or an email template. Fusion has a bunch of default email templates, which are basically layouts which determine the look and feel of your email. You can set up your own email template if you want to. If you want to set up your own email template, go to Objects and click on Email Templates. Click Add and specify the type of email: attribute, capture, contract, meeting. In our case, it will be an attribute email type. Hit OK. Give it a name. Lamp hours alert, for example. Specify it's an analog email because we will be putting the rule onto an analog attribute, lamp hours. And here we can specify how our email looks like, and here on the right hand side we have an HTML preview. As you can see, if I type in here, I get on the right hand side here a preview. So you can type in the text, this is a lamp hours alert. And if you wish to put in an enter in your email, you must use HTML tags like the BR tag, the break tag. Now whatever you type in next will be on the next line, as you can see here in the preview. You can add multiple breaks if you want to, like this. And here below we can add some additional information about the room. For example, the processor name, we can add other stuff as well, like the room name. We can print out any error message if we wanted to, IP ID, and so on and so on. Or the actual join here as well. Okay, if you're happy about the look and feel of your email, hit save and close. Now, to set up the actual email rule on the display usage attribute, go to attributes, attributes by type, analog, and search for the attribute which you want to use. In our case, display usage. Double click, and we have attribute details, log settings, and email rules. Go to email rules, click add, select your email template to use, lamp hours alert, and we wish to send out an email always or with a specific operator. And we can specify if the lamp hours are greater than a value, let's say 1500 hours. Here on the right hand side we specify which group of people should be receiving the email. In our case, we have associated a technician to our training room, which is going to be the room we're going to use to test this. So we select technician. All technicians which are associated with the room in which the event is going to happen will be receiving the email then. And we say save and close. Save and close. At this moment, the email rule has been set up. We go back to the monitoring view. We open up our training room, go to rooms, and here we have currently display usage set to about 1000 hours. For test purposes, we're going to use the simple debugger now, and we're going to set this lamp hours value to 1499 hours. Fusion Web Interface has a refresh rate of standard 15 seconds, so after 15 seconds we will see here the display usage value change. We will see the new exact value. There we go. By double clicking you can see the exact value. Now we will be putting the value to 1501 hours, which is right above the trigger for our email rule. So we send the value, and in a few moments Fusion will be sending out the email. Value has been changed. Okay, and as we can see here, Fusion has sent out the email. This is a lamp hour alert. We see the processor name, room name, and the join number, which is actually the join number of the displayed usage attribute if you want to see that. And that is how you set up email rules in Fusion.